Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I'm now going to go ahead and attach some material, and I have this, it's older, it's at least probably 25-30 years old, piece of material here that I'm going to attach, and I like the color, and I just think that it will really go along with the idea of that this book is old. So, what I'm doing is I've got it up here. I have the frayed edge, and I want to come down here and do the same thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and start it, and then try and rip it so that I get the frayed edge on the bottom. I'm going to come back and take some of the strings out. I'll cut them off here so they don't fray up the side too much. Okay, so I have my material here that is going to be the new binding. This is what we're going to use for the new binding. Because it is a single signature, I do also want something pretty. So I will also be putting this piece of the tablecloth in the center as well. That way, when you just have a single signature, and I have one over here. I don't have the one for this ready, but you'll see that when it's sitting in here, even with the pages, not going to use these, but you'll get the idea. Even with the pages, you know, whatever it is I choose to put up, you'll have some interest in the center using that lace. Okay, so yeah, there's a signature. Actually, probably I could use that one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and attach this using my Monotombo glue, and this one is getting low, so I like to use the ones that are getting low. I like to use the bottom side. So you want to leave the cap on, undo the bottom, and I want to make sure that I want to be actually attached to the spine of this book. I don't want to be attached to some random paper. So I am going ahead and cut the little bit that I had that was still on there off. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that it's all clean of debris, and go ahead and you actually want to start on one side. And today, since I'm right-handed, I'm going to start on the left side. Duh. I think this is the first time I've thought of that. Every time I do it, I'm like, well, you know, I should start on the other side, because then my arm is sticking in the glue when I finally do get over to this other side. So I'm going to go just about an inch out. I'm okay if, actually I want to go a little more than that, because I think I cut it at about an inch. So the thing I like about this glue press is that it does have ridges, so it is helping you to have places for whatever you're going to be putting down to catch on. So I'm going to lay that there. And we'll go ahead, and I want the one that's more frayed on the bottom. Okay, that's what I was looking at. I like this little bit of fray, can be up here on the top, but I want the piece that is more frayed down at the bottom. I'm even going to let it come down off the book a little bit. Okay. So there, so we've glued that down, and I am going to be covering this, so I'm okay that that it's coming through a little bit. We'll see how it dries. Every material is different, really, with the way that it takes to the glue and the way that it dries. It's going to depend on what was in the material, what it's made of. Okay, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and bring it on down. I am okay that there's a lot of glue in this spine because it will dry, and actually it will help the spine to be sturdy and strong. Another reason I love this glue. And another reason I love it is this, that you have the choice between that pin top, and you can also use this bottom. I'm going to put a little more over there. Okay. And we'll come over. Can't tell you how many glue bottles I left glue at the bottom, and it's like, this is awesome. This is like so smart that they did this. So I usually have one glue that I'm using, the last glue that I used that still has stuff in the bottom, and then I have some in my drawer that are ready. Okay, so let's see, it's a pretty good size. I'll go ahead and use this to get down in there. Now we'll come back and press this down. Again, I want to press that. That's the gutter. I'll make sure I have a good gutter. Okay, now come back and make sure that we are attaching. Because on this particular one, this is how I am strengthening the book, is with this piece of material. This is how we are now holding the front to the back, because those pages that I took out of the front of the book, those were helping to hold this book in here. Okay. And I just, oh my gosh, I love making books. I think this is, I am so glad that I have found this craft or artisan thing. It really satisfies a lot of the crafty things that I like to do, and being able to use things like I like to use. I like to use things up, and I have this crazy, stash of stuff. I have so much stuff, and yeah, I keep buying. I am using my stash. Okay, so now I haven't ever made a rounded spine, but I thought I might be able to do one on this, and I thought I could just do it by telling it that that's where I want it to go. And I'm doing that because this is only a single signature book. It's only going to have 28 to 32 pages in it. So I thought by just kind of molding the spine a little, that I could, and I probably could use something to mold it on. But I think that's going to be fine. Okay. There we go. So go ahead and I'm going to So it makes sense to me that you would want to do that while the spine is wet. And I did discover that I think we need a little more glue. We might not have any more, but that's okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to just set this aside. I'm going to continue to check it and round it like this, because that's how I'm doing it. I'm sure there's a different way. But like I said, I just want to make the spine smaller. At the same time, that's probably going to make my book bigger. Okay. But that'll be okay, because we're adding lace and stuff to the bottom, to the other side. Okay. Okay, so because this book is 9 and a little bit more than a quarter by, originally, before I rounded the spine, by 6. So this part is 9 1/4 by 6. I'm going to go ahead and use a couple pieces of the scrapbook paper, the 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, so that I can get my 9-inch pieces. I've also should be able to get my 9-inch piece from that that one journal page. If I can find the one that is. Okay, so we want to use that. We want to use that. So we'll go ahead and turn this over in my new holder thing over there. Okay, so this is the single page. I thought I had a double. I do. So here's the double page. Okay. So the height is fine. Let's check out this width. And the width is big, but you know what? You know what I could do, and so that I don't lose, I can go ahead and do a border punch on the side. And see, I don't want to lose this. I like this right here. Okay. Well, anyway, so we have our book is drying. I'm going to go ahead and let it dry. Sorry, I really am back and forth when I craft. Okay, so believe it or not, I have a spot over here behind me that this can actually go and dry. I've been working on having places to do stuff in my craft room. Okay, so I want to use this. I want to use this. Put this back. This is going to go in the spine. That is not coffee dyed. We have this envelope. And if I close it, it could become, it could hold something. So I think we'll do that. We will close it. Okay, so it is closed. And so it could also, but I want it to be, I think I want it to be, we'll lose her. So we'll come inside her. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this like this. I just think that the images are good. The 1 cent, that's that's what the postage was. in the 1800s when postcards came out. Suppose, or whatever, they were 1 cent. Okay, so there's that. And I really like this paper. This was a paper that I got. I think I got it at Staples or Office Depot a long time ago. It's letter paper, like letterhead. Okay, so now my idea for the first page was to do one of these on top of the cottage. Using this as, and I really, I like the ones where there's just one girl. And I can actually cut some of these into, because this book is about one person. That's the story for this book, this particular book. Okay, so now come back, come over here, we can measure. This is 9 inches, so this could be how we do this book. Except we're gonna lose that. Darn. How much is it gonna stick out? With our rounded spine, how much is that page gonna stick out? It's gonna stick out. Too much. Too much. Okay. Could put a piece of lace right here, right on the edge, and that will, I just don't want to lose that piece of that paper. We do have a variety of laces, so we could put a lace that's not thick, that's not white enough. I'll have to do a whiter one. We have this one. I could ruffle this one. Or seam binding. No. Sorry, this is real life. This is how I really do this. It's like, you know, it's like you have an idea in your head, but a lot of times when you go to put it onto the book, it comes out a little different. Okay, so this one also would need to be, okay, kind of like that one. Too bad you can't. Could do this on top. No, I don't want to do it on top. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm okay with, we will be doing some kind of lace, something or other there. And that is how we will be able to use this as the size of our paper. Okay, coming back over here and letting it dry. Okay, so this is going to be, well, this will be the outside of our book, basically, our signature. And everything else can fit. Okay, so we have that. We'll want to cut a piece of this. And so this is how we'll measure. We'll come here. And do the measure and get it with your fingernail. That's how we'll measure this one. Anybody else do the measure and fingernail thing? There we go. Okay. Oh, I need to clean the well on this one again. So there's that. Then we have this scrap to use. And go ahead and, is it going to be better to have another piece that is big enough? Or is it going to be better to have this be 6-inch? Let's see, compared to this is 5.5. Yeah. We're going to have a variety of sizes of paper in this little book. Okay. Okay, so that can go in there. I think this could be the center right here. And that way we don't lose any of that. We get all that writing space. I only had 2 of these that were coffee dyed. Okay, so there's that. Have this. It's like, okay, what do you want to see? You're gonna really... She's on the wrong side, but that's okay. Okay, what else do we have to put in here? We have, you guys could go there. Here. Put the materials up at the top. Okay, we have this envelope. Oh, whoop, sorry. Losing the envelope. Okay, it's so pretty. It is just a little bit too big to fit. What else do we have? We have a big envelope. We have the other envelope. We have package. Oh, over here. Like, didn't we have other? Okay, so we have a pink that we might be able to put in here. The cool grid. And it's okay if I don't use these in here, I'll use them in something else. Have the doily. And so there's those. And just a regular piece of coffee dyed paper. Actually, this is grid paper too. Oops. Well, we do have music also. We have the music paper. Okay, I'm kind of liking the idea of putting it in here as a full 9-inch piece. So it's going to have to fold at this spot here so that it fits in the book. This is obviously blank music paper. Now we could have it be a pocket. So far we don't have any pockets, and I usually would make the scrapbook paper a pocket, and I forgot. So go up just a little bit. I want to make sure that the outside edge is straight piece to piece. There we go. Okay. So what we have is like this, and what will happen is this will become, it'll sit in like this. Sure. I just don't want it to go outside the big one. Okay. So we'll cut a little bit off of the top. We have, okay, so we have our first page. We're going to open it up, and I think we'll go with, nope. This. Oh, pink. Oh, you know what would be pretty here? Yeah. Do we have one? Let's see if there's one in here. One of the embellished charger plate pages. That's what would be pretty in there. Embellished charger plate page. Here we go. So this is the embellished charger plate. I have a, or not embellished, coffee dyed charger plate, and it's embossed onto a charger plate that I have in my house. Okay, so we'll go with that. It goes, so you open it, it goes to this, goes to this. Yeah, I like that. To this, I like this here. Oh, wait, where's the, okay. Well, that could go inside there. But then we lose how pretty that is. So. Well, we need music. And I'm going to attach something to the music on the other side, but okay. Music. Ah, there's the pretty paper. That pretty paper. Okay. 1, 2. 4, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so this envelope. Okay, let's see what we think of this. Okay. Well, once this is bound, that probably won't happen. What just happened there where the lace just flops over. Kind of like this. Or would I like it better like this? Flip over. See, sometimes that's one of the things you want to think of is, it's like, okay, I like that. Open. Make sure that they're standing up, not upside down. Yeah, been there, done that before. Okay, so kind of would rather have pink here, I think. Or no pink. Maybe no pink. Yeah, no pink. Taking the pink out. Okay. Oh, we do have this page that we can also make another. I think we will. So good old this here, pinch. I have to tell you, it's so much nicer to work in a room that is in much better shape. I still have stuff to do to fix it. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We'll have to do something to the back of this page, whether it be add something else to it or stenciling on it. Something has to happen to the back of this page because it's not coffee dyed. Okay, I like that. I almost want to do something like this. No. Okay, we have this. We have the envelope. Can go there. 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 Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Did we use what we wanted? Did I use what I wanted to use? I've got some coffee dyed papers left over here. Okay, I wonder. I don't know. I almost want something. Oh, well, we can use this possibly on the back of this as well. Okay. Wow. You know what? This could become a side tuck. Be the center. I don't know. I think this would make a better side tuck. Okay, so this was doily page. Doily page. So we can add another page in here. The Theodosian square stuff. Or where is it? That's an awfully big paper pad to disappear. Okay, well, okay, I'm up here and I'm looking to see if I can find just in my, I have a stash up here. Oh, you know what? We didn't use any of Tim Holtz vellum. This is really similar to the vellum now, but, oh, this one's never been opened. I found this on clearance. I bought all of them. That was at one of my Michaels. I will be going to the other one. Not really the thing, but that's really pretty right there. Matter of fact, I had this one cut out for this. It's in the other room. Okay. So we want to do it that way. Yeah. This way we don't lose any roses. So I think the roses are really pretty, and come up. And I could do this similar to the way that I've done the prayer journals with the bird note paper. I have one that's coffee dyed. Do it just like those. Okay, so that gives us that. This becomes the center. Actually, I'm going to leave this, the one that we have in the center. I'm going to put this somewhere. Because I like this. I like all this. But I want to kind of leave it the way it is. Okay, so if we've got both of the girls here, we could come over and this could come and become the side tuck. We still have all the girls show up, all the ladies. Okay, so I don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and paper clip that there. So this will become a tuck spot, or yeah, so this could be a center, or it could be a page. Now we have this. It goes this way. So the roses are going to be on this side. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay, so we'll go with that. Let's see how this goes. This page, this page, this page. Envelope, grid, envelope. No. Go like this. Here. That's just going to be a flap sticking out. Okay, check this out. Yes, it takes this long for me to do this. Okay, so we have doily, that, we have that. We have this, we have an envelope that we're going to cut, and it will be a pocket. This, we have this, I like this. So this flap here will be the envelope and the music, and we'll leave it so that something can stick inside here. Okay, so I do like that. Or it could go this way, and it could actually be attached. Okay, I like that. And this could be attached here and be a pocket. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay. And so we got to do something to this. This comes over. It's going to have this. We'll have this. Got to do something here. This. There's our pretty. So we have an envelope when you're doing that way, and you have an envelope this way. Here we'll have a spot. There's that. Here we will decorate somehow. The other side of this envelope will also, either we can open it up at the top or we can open it up at the side. I think we'll probably put something, cover this with something like that, because it's so faint. Maybe, we'll see. And then there's that, that, and that. Okay. So, how many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. 7 plus the extra spots. Okay, so the music page ended up bigger than it's supposed to be. I'll bring it in. And it is, the one thing about coffee dyeing on some papers, it makes the paper really fragile. I mean, it really, really ages the paper. So, there we go. So I like this. It's going to have this pocket. It'll have this little tuck space here. This will have this. Yep, I like it very much. Okay. And okay. I need to cut down the music paper just a smidge. Okay, that's done. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I am going to go ahead. We'll go through it one more time so you can see, and then we'll move on to the next video. So again, we have our book is over here, and it's slowly drying. So this is our cover. This is going to fit inside of our cover. We're going to put some lace on it. I'm actually going to go ahead and I will cut this down. And I'll do something with that. So, you open it up. We're going to put an image here on top of this. And then have the doily, the embossed charger plate, the note paper, scrapbook paper, the envelope, the coffee dyed grid paper, the Tim Holtz vellum paper, the little piece of music paper. It's going to get attached there. I will probably go ahead and sew that. And then this is going to get attached here. And that way this will be a tuck spot, but there will still be plenty of room to write underneath it. You can write here. This will also be a tuck spot right here. We have to do something to this page. You open it up, and this will be a border tuck, side border tuck spot. And yet we still have all four ladies showing up. Come here. We have the, I think this was like called Lily Pond or something like that. And it's coffee dyed. We have another envelope, so we'll be able to put something inside this envelope. And this will be a pocket that something can go in there, yet you can write on it. And of course, I'll probably embellish it down here. Open it. We'll decorate this. This will probably have a pocket, or it might get like one of the triple things, something on this page. And the same with this, it'll get something. And we have this that probably is going to get either this or something from the wrapping paper. This will probably get either another pocket down below or one of the corner tuck things. There we go. There we go. There we go. So, wish me luck as we move on. And I hope you're enjoying this video in real time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, put them down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.